It's official, Nigeria no fit go just 1 week without some dumb shit happening. And this case, it dey like 2 dumb shit happening in just 1 week. New record Nigeria. Man pikin no just fit ask for just 1 week go. Unless you dey live for 1989, technically wasn't a bad year, but that's not the point. You for definitely don't hear of this Lindo ikeji drama. And you know everybody just dey hate on her, which no really dey a surprise to anybody, but she decided to do an apology letter on her damage control. I don't really know which to call this one. If you never read am, may na go read am if you like long reading. Jesus, this shit is long. I may put a link to it, but good lord, this thing is long. Anyway, if you are new to this channel, I no go read the whole letter which she write. I go just pack all the juicy parts. Okay, the first place that got my attention is when she start off the letter by telling us she's been a good role model, or she's been trying to be an example for young girls. Then when she says, then I go and have a child out of wedlock, and that must be a little confusing to them. How this part go dey confusing? You had the option to say no to unprotected sex and you didn't take it, so how is this confusing? Then she goes off saying stuff like untruthful stories going on about her, like the one where she got pregnant for a married man. Okay, she put a lot of LOL, so Mo change that laugh out loud to lie, oh lies. She talks say the married man where she go sleep with has not been born yet. You know, there's no real reason why we should trust anything will come out from your mouth. No offense, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Okay, actually I am trying to be an asshole, but a few months ago we all know her dislike for baby mamas, and now she's one. That one a strong rule where she get, she don't come break, and so how long before she break this one? A couple of years? I don't know. All I'm saying is that there's no reason for us to believe this shit is writing right here. Then she move on to tell us on how she met this guy. The part where she writes December 2015, shortly after I moved to my home in Banana Island. Literally, she just remind all of us peasants where we dey live. Lindo ikeji is a very humble person, man. I am an asshole, but this is asshole mastery, okay? Then she wrote say he claimed at that time not to know who she was. I mean, she's right. Lindo ikeji, everybody knows about her. How would he not know, man? And she talk say she likes that. She talk say she have only been meeting men who behave like fans. Man, get in her shit together, man. I mean, with all the billions and fame, she's just a commoner, just like every one of us. So you guys are not supposed to act like that, man. And when she talks say she has been single for nearly 4 years, things started to get interesting for me. Be like say I go need some loop for this. I bet people may not level with me. 4 years. This babe have been going on dry fasting for 4 years, and one chairman just show up. You're not supposed to understand now. I not say enough of you ladies go on argue with me, but here's the proof right here. She talks say I used to drive for almost 2 hours in traffic from my house to go see him. That, ladies, na good straightforward knocking. For you to stay in traffic, I know the last time when many of you na stay in traffic, but 2 hours, to be going through 2 hours traffic for man, haba, na serious kung fu knocking be that one, haba. Why are you people dulling yourself? She can't talk say she dey carry her laptop sometimes, they go his house so she go dey work for there. I beg, shut up. You know they work where you go there. Okay, technically they do that kind of work, but that laptop work, except maybe na they browse for porn positions and stuff like that, but we know say you know they do work where you go in house. She can't talk say a few weeks after we met, it seems like we were planning a future together. I'm just going to hold you guys right there. Just in few weeks and they're already fucking like jackrabbits. That na good knacking, but that's not the point here. Now where she don't get picking, we can all assume say the knacking where they just they do na skin diving knacking. Okay, I bet, can we give a few seconds of silence to skin divers out there? Make I not even mention of the 3 years of skin diving where they just they do. Full salute. Then she can't tell us say they do on and off again, which we all know the reason why you they always come back to him. Thus, admit it, we know. Another interesting part to me is where she said I couldn't figure out what exactly I was doing with him. You guys are screwing, of course. What else do you need to know? She can't talk say I walked away from this man million times and he came after me 1,000,001 times. Okay, I'm just gonna stop you right there. Now you way carry belle, you know if they use this line, you know if you walk. Now you will get knocked up. This line no fit give you any dignity. Truth be told, baby, you never admit say you fucked up. You're just putting it as life happens, okay? Nope, you fucked up. This line here, you just clearly they put the blame on someone else. You're not trying to handle your own shit. I mean, listen to this. He kept coming back and me because I couldn't find anyone else. Really? Did you look hard enough? You couldn't find a boyfriend in Nigeria? Really? Then she says, then I felt pregnant. It wasn't planned. You know, all the baby mamas we have actually felt threatened by some of your words, I can see them all playing this. Then she goes off, they tell us say once or a few months ago they don't joke about her getting pregnant. Say him talk say him go put $1 billion baby inside her, and she very much remember telling him that she too she's also a billionaire, so our child was going to be a billionaire on both sides. Again, humble person yo. Literally in her apology letter she's putting a smackdown on other baby mamas. She's like, you guys are just baby mamas. I'm rich bitch. That's right, my child level no dey the same with your own child level, broke bitches. You see, God made things equal. He made sure that money can't buy brains, because if money could buy brains, what will commoners like us bring to the table? Another part wey interests me now when she talks say she's not able to explain the pregnancy because it was confusing to her. So ma, get this straight, you are 36 years old having skin diving sex and you are confused that you got pregnant. You know, see what I talk about buying brains, right? Okay, another part now when she talks say they were thinking of doing their prenatals in Dubai because they don't trust Nigerian doctors. Well, that's funny. So they trust Nigerian doctors to give you a shot so she no go get pregnant. That's why you fit trust them on top, but this why you no fit trust them. You see what they talk about bullying school? Moving on to the part where she say God doesn't make mistake. So other people's own is a mistake, but your own is not mistake. I feel you. It's so wonderful how you bring God into this conversation. I mean, it's not like having sex before marriage is not a problem to him. And if somehow you out there you know say this is sarcasm, God help you. As I was still reading this abomination of a letter, when I reached the place where she wrote, we should all learn to, I couldn't stop laughing. Honey, you do know you are the wrongest person to be giving advice right now in Nigeria, right? Your track record of actually keeping your advice is none. The part where she say if God had meant for you to have them in life, he would have given them to you. That is a lie. Many times the way God go give us something, but because of our stupidity we let that thing go. So all this thing where they talk here no pure. Engine oil dey this your gari. Okay, I agree with her family and friends who talk say she owes no one for explanation for all this shit. That's because you fucked up. You can call it whatever you want to call it. You can say life happens, but the truth is you fucked up. When you fuck up, there's no need to explain. It's just called a fuck up. But ma, I'll be real with you guys here. She gives the excuse on how age is catching up to her. That's another factor that led to this, which is kind of very interesting. It shows say no matter how money you fit get, as long as you're a woman in Nigeria, if you start clocking some age, you never get married, you start getting worried. So regardless of how much you have been showing or trying to say how much you are very rich, you are still just like a normal person, normal Nigerian woman to some point though. Do I feel bad for her? Nope, not really, and I'll get to the reason why. Some kind problems. Then she come, they tell us on how she's not a relationship type of girl, she's a career type of girl, and she can go off years without a man. Woman, 2 hours in traffic. 2 hours in traffic to see this nigga. You are a relationship type of girl. Then she goes off on trying to address the issue of her not saying people shouldn't have sex before marriage. I think she said something like you should have sex with someone you actually love or something like that. As I gave up on reading this rubbish. You are saying people can have sex before marriage, and a few minutes ago you were talking about God. You see, I'm starting to see the reason why this nigga didn't marry you. You contradict yourself at any time you feel like. And see one part where you write where make me know say you can't be saved. When you talk say I am 28 years old and I recently bought a $100 million plus car. Seriously woman, do you know how an apology letter looks like? Jeez, you really can't shut up on how much money you have, can you? This is the most humble person I have ever met. Okay, let me say what I think about all of this. First and foremost, you gain nothing from doing all of this, which doesn't really make sense until I thought of something. The only reason you wrote this is because you are afraid, or you know somebody else was going to expose a lot of things you really didn't want to be out there. So what better way than for you to maintain it than for you to come out and say it yourself? That way you get to control the outcome. That's why this letter is so messed up. And the most interesting thing about all of this is the people where you supposed actually tell them sorry, you no tell them. The baby mamas you have made your destiny to frustrate. I no hear you say anything about them. And I'm not saying you should come and kiss their hand or their ass or anything like that. I expect you to come and say something how you get it now. You understand and you are sorry. Which your pride is not going to let you do so. I'm not really surprised. One of the major problems, no be even leader ikeji or people like her, is us. Nigeria, we have this, or maybe not just Nigeria, all of us humans, we have this problem that when we see somebody with a lot of money, when the person talks, we just want to listen. We turn off our brain to either think whether a person is telling the truth or lie. We just believe if a rich person talk about morals, then that's how it should be. And clearly, look at her. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but I'm saying we should really sit down and check who we should really listen to for advice. Definitely not someone who fucks up and just come out and say, hey, shit happens. That's life. And this one is going out to anybody who go on content and say, hey, leader ikeji has all this money and she shut up and she be talking to somebody because I'm not on the same level with her. Let me just say one thing. Buhari, the president of this country, he's okay. That is a bit small. Let me go to a higher level. President Trump is probably the most powerful person on this planet. Yet with that, people are still insulting him. And even people who don't even sabi read and write, they insult him. Then because she has money or what, she thinks, or you, sorry, not her, you think say she's above insult or talking to. Wait. Siko, if you no get money, you can't get brains. At least there's hope for you. But you no can't get money, you no can't get brain. Who use your destiny to chop suya? Anyway, this video I've been going for so long. This is probably one of the longest video I've ever done in this format, and that's because of this yeye thing which she write was kind of very long. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, may hit the like button. If this is your first time, may you subscribe because I do videos like this occasionally. And may drop a comment what you think about all of this. Do you think she's actually telling the truth? Do you think she's lying? Do you think Nigerians are going to actually forgive her like that, or Nigerians are never going to forgive her? Do you think she should even care whether Nigerians should believe her or trust her or anything like that? Anyway, I'll catch you in the next video. Stay diamond, people.